Holding our leaders responsible is an important part of governance that we all should be part of, in as much as what we are currently doing might not necessarily be enough. But the question is, why is it that the little we are doing is not really having the required effect? Now, this is the question. Is it because our leaders are backed by the West? Or there are other reasons? Imagine this. Two worlds, same continent. Back in the 80s, a leader got his people in Burkina Faso fired up for a free Africa until he was shut down. Meanwhile, in Equatorial Guinea, a leader has been on seat for 46 whole years, enjoying significant wealth, while his people has been languishing in serious poverty. Africa has got so much potential. Stunning landscapes, vibrant markets, you just name it. But here is the thing. According to the World Bank, over 60% of youth in Africa do not have jobs. To even make matter worse, 43% of the entire continent do not even have electricity. So why is one guy facing justice while the rest are left off the hook? So let's dig deep into the economic chains that are holding us back as a continent. Let's talk about the big shots running things and the mess they are making. Take Teodoro Obiang, 82 years old, running Equatorial Guinea for 46 years. His country has got oil for years, but 76% of the people are living in poverty. Where is the money going? There are no jobs, no road, there are no infrastructural development in the country. Well, I will tell you this for free. Nobody knows where the money is definitely going. Then, there is Paul Biya, 91 years, holding on to Cameroon for 43 whole years. Over 40% of the people in Cameroon do not have electricity. While the foreign companies take all the profits, the cocoa farmers are suffering. In Uganda, Yoweri Museveni is about 79 years. He has been in charge of Uganda for 39 years. Corruption is eating billions, and 64% of the youth can't find a job. And Ismail Omar Guelleh is 77 years, and he has run in Djibouti for 26 years. They've got the biggest US military base in Africa, but local businesses are hurting. And the country is drowning in serious debt, and this debt is over 70% of the country's GDP. All these guys I have mentioned are not called dictators by the West. Why? Why are they not being held responsible for wasting all the resources? One simple thing, because they are playing ball. France keeps Biya in check. The US loves Guelleh's base. Meanwhile, we are all stuck in poverty, watching painfully our resources vanish. Who is really calling the shots here? Okay, listen to this. A revolutionary named Thomas Sankara once said, "If the West praises me, I have betrayed you." And man, he was definitely spot on. Sankara wanted to break Africa's economic chains, but in 1987, he was taken out after just 4 years in office. While in office, he has cut debt by 25%. He created policies that made sure that farmers were thriving. Imagine what he had achieved and what he could have even achieved if only he had more time. The West backed Blaise Compaoré instead, who undid all he has done. Back in 1961, Lumumba got murdered just because he wanted the resources that belonged to Congo to stay in Congo. The West put in Mobutu Sissoko, who looted $5 billion, while foreign companies got rich off copper mines. And in 2011, they took out Muammar Gaddafi. Now Libya's oil economy is in absolute mess, and the country is in a war-torn zone. This isn't random. It is definitely a pattern. The West wants control. They push unfair debt. For example, Africa is, as of 2023, is owing $1.1 trillion based on the records of the African Development Banks. That money could build schools, hospitals, factories, but instead, we are paying interest to them. They want us dependent, divided, and broke, while they take our resources and leave us with nothing. Now let's zoom in on Nigeria's Niger Delta, where 75% of the country's oil money comes from. But guess what? 70% of the youth there can't find a job. And oil spills have wiped out 40% of the mangroves. Our fishing completely gone. In the other side of the country, Boko Haram has been terrorizing this place for over a decade, burning villages, displacing families. But here is what gets me. How are these so-called illiterate militants getting modern weapons to continuously fight Africa's third largest army? Something is definitely fishy. But don't worry, I will tell you what's happening. The West and their puppet leaders are in on it. The arms group like Boko Haram to keep things messy so they can swoop in and take the oil. Companies like Shell, for example, made $39 billion in profit in 2022, while locals get nothing but polluted rivers. The Nigerian government, with the Western backing, doesn't stop Boko Haram. Not that they caused that, but because it suits their wallet. This isn't just Nigeria. It is the same game in Mozambique, in Congo. Any place there is natural resources to steal, this is the game they play. Are we to sit back and watch or speak up? Through true leadership, Sankara showed us how it is done. He cut back Burkina Faso's debt by 25% in 4 years and got farmers selling locally and not begging for aid. Lumumba wanted the mines in Congo to benefit his people and not the foreign companies. And today, few leaders are beginning to step up to show us how it is truly done. We see that the spirit is alive in leaders like Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso. In just 2 years, he had boosted the GDP from $18.8 billion to $22.1 billion, ditched IMF loans and turned to homegrown strength, harvesting 6 million tons of cereals in 2024. He is taking back gold mines, built a refinery for 100 jobs and 5,000 more indirectly, and cleared a $4.7 billion debt with gold cash to fund schools and hospitals. Plus, he got a new airport and roads rolling out with local crews. EndSARS protest in Nigeria. That was about fairness and justice. In Rwanda, tech hubs are creating jobs left and right. In Senegal, women's cooperatives are boosting incomes. By 2050, the population of youth in Africa is probably going to double and will be the world's biggest workforce. Mobile money is already at $836 billion as at 2023. And with renewable energy, we could power 600 homes. We've got the tools to break free. We just need to kick out these neo-colonial trade deals, invest in our people, and build economies that work for us. Our past shows we are tough. Our future is up to us. So what's next? We are rewriting our economic story. Our youths are out there marching, building, dreaming of a future where our resources mean prosperity for us, not them. It starts with knowing what's really going on. These economic chains holding us back. Let's call out our leaders and the global powers getting rich off our struggle. Together, we can make Africa thrive and not just survive. Drop in the comments and let me know what economic measures or steps you can take as an individual to contribute to the continuous growth of Africa's economy. Africa's story is all about resilience. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep questioning. Let's keep building. Thank you for watching. Stay active and let's collectively build the future we deserve. Alright, I will see you in the next video. Bye.